terrific for them. Spain, as usual, Pablo Feijó. Ignacio Martin there in picture. Martin Heredia and Carlos Blanco.
Green.
So it'll be Kenya with a kickoff. That kick going pretty short there, and the Spanish, well, the one area where they'll really want to try and front up to Kenya is in the physical stakes. That's one thing that Kenya have developed over the years. They used to be runners, they're now competitors. Quick ball out there, long down from Carlos Blanco. This is Martin. Support coming there from Jackie Carter. They've got a lot of good skills in this side, the Spanish. They handle the ball well, they're good passes. Really terrific skills. Quickly out there from Carter. Another chance for them down the line from Glenn Lewis Rolls. And a little bit of interference there with Ignacio Martin. So penalty to Spain.
Very good start here from the Spanish players. Not better than their first game.
Well, the Kenyans won that first game 21-17. It was a good victory for them against Argentina. So short ball from Feijó. Little run around. Oh, we're talking about the Spanish abilities and their handling, which is normally so good. This is where Kenya are dangerous as well on the counter-attack. They're very happy to move the ball backwards if they need to. But they've got some really strong runners in their team. And a bit of a space thought. Here's a chance then for Kenya. It's going to be a little lope-in, one fancies as well. And that try belonging to William Barker. No, in fact, not William Barker, it was Levin Asigo, who is the highest point scorer in Kenyan Sevens history. 904 points coming into this tournament.
Yeah, good finish. First opening for Kenya, and they definitely made it count.
There you see Collins Njera in the number 2 position. He's been an absolute stalwart, but writing exams, unfortunately, in Nairobi is the flyer. So Sigo, this has not been the best for Kenya in terms of goal kicking, but as we say that, Asigo then with a great conversion.
Yeah, all 7 points belonging to that man, big, strong, physical athlete. He took the gap, showcasing his skill. Untidy, little pickup, but it was a good one. Yes, the ball play the dummy, and nobody in sight. Pins his ears back, and a good score for Kenya.
One of the areas where Spain have let themselves down is their inability to make enough first-time tackles, and that puts a lot of pressure on their team. This is Ignacio Martin. Starting to Pablo Feijó, trying to find a bit of space. Good effort there, Carlos Blanco back on again there, bringing in Jackie Carter.
Holding on.
So a quick take by Kenya. This is where they're dangerous. Referee happy that that ball wasn't forward. Oh, can the Spanish do something here? Just difficult to play Kenya around the points of breakdown. Answer is to try and use the width where you can. Feijó.
On the screen.
Really is such an important player in their side is Pablo Feijó. Well, like any team, I guess your playmakers are vital.
Just unable to just get their innings going, Spain. 2 good touches offloading the tackle. You need to go a bit wider. There's the captain, Pablo Feijó. Also looking to offload in the tackle. You got to be more clinical if you want to build that innings. It's a very soft turnover. The 22 passes by Spain, only 5 by Kenya, and they got the try for that.
Yep. So good signs that in many ways for Kenya. They lead on the scoreboard. Saw Humphrey Kayenge getting very involved. Davis Chengi taking it in. Now with an extra man. Well, one thing they have shown is patience as well. There's enough of it. Here comes Humphrey Kayenge in his 50th tournament. And a super finish that by the big man.
So much experience and definitely coming through. Good support play from Kayenge, came from depth. But also showing that patience when nothing is on and they wait for it and buy their time. Look at that second most tries but for a Kenyan. And that's just been almost the flagship sport for Kenyan sport. Besides their runners, their sevens, teams really put their country on the map. And for many, many years, they were just almost like making up numbers. Now, big competitors sitting second, joined with Samoa at the top of the World Series.
Yeah, that's very true, that Owen. Very often they have just been seen as making up the numbers. What a fantastic conversion right from the touchline as well. So 2 converted tries here for Kenya, and it was the support play there of Humphrey Kayenge right up there that left the Spaniards for dead. Real crowd favourites as well, one has to say, the Kenyans over the years, but now they're more competitive. Now they're winning a lot more matches, and their standing in the ranking is high too. They also know that to be able to play in the Olympic Games would be great for them as well. Here's another chance and another try. This time Dennis Mbachi, the 20-year-old. What a terrific first half this been for Kenya.
Yeah, exciting stuff. You've touched on it for many years with the runners. Now they've brought in their physicality as well. They've just worked so much as a squad. Look at that, brushing away tackles, and a good score from the youngster. Try number 3 for Kenya.
This time the conversion going wide. The halftime hooter sounds, and Mike Friday in picture there, the Kenyan head coach, will be thrilled with his team's performance in this first half. And the Shield. And it was Spain, in fact, who played in the Shield final last week in Dubai, where they lost to England by 26 points to 5. But today, it looks pretty much like it's Kenyan's game at the moment. 19 points to 0. They've had a lot more of the ball too, and they've used it pretty effectively. We heard Mike Friday, their coach, talking about using their power.
Offside.
Well, you compared Kenya's game to that first game against Argentina. They were good in the first half. Second half, kind of lost their way. Argentina managed to come back. Could this be another tale like that? But I think I see signs of improvement. When you look at Spain, rather disappointing, especially defensively in that first half.
So what do Davis Chengi and company do from this penalty? Probing for the space. There's a ball tackle there from the Spaniards. They've really got to try and get their way into the game, but they're not going to do it without the ball in hand, and they've got to make their tackles. See just how competitive the Kenyans are at the breakdown point. Well, quick take here. Now, surely Spain have got to make the most of this. They've got a double overlap here. And back inside goes Carlos Blanco with the first try to the Spaniards. No time wasted with a conversion either. And they're on the board, are the Spaniards.
Well, it was good defense, good competition, the breakdown point. They won the turnover. From then on, quick take it, line out time. Look at that, numbers to burn. Anybody could have scored their try and kept their composure. Good score there by Carlos Blanco for Spain.
Well, the Kenyans guilty of not ball watching. That ball thrown in quickly. It was a very important scoreline that for Spain as well, with 5 minutes left of this match. Most of the possession has belonged to Kenya. But if they get put under pressure by the Spaniards, certainly in their own half of the field as well, you could see a very different result to what it is at the moment.
Spain scrambling exceptionally well, putting pressure on Kenya.
Yeah, they're putting them on the back foot.
First player now must stay up.
Relief time for
Put your
Kenya.
hands on the ground. Must stay up.
Really quite animated on the touchline. He's doing a really good job with the Kenyan team and
Yes,
the individual players as well. They've grown in confidence. They know they can compete physically and certainly with very good skill levels as well. You know, we keep saying it, Owen, but very much so, you know, with an Olympic medal beckoning in Rio in 2016, you know, great opportunity for these guys. A lot of them are young enough to be playing then.
Yeah, absolutely. And you touch on that, also having the World Cup in Russia. So there'll be definitely big growth in the sevens game.
Time off.
Just more interest as well, even if you're just starting off to watch rugby, this exciting, action-packed all the way. And some governments definitely putting a lot of resources behind Olympic teams, unlike you would expect them on a professional level in terms of rugby.
No, certainly some of the bigger nations too, you know, China, Russia, these guys as well, you know, the Olympic Games is very important to them, winning medals. That wasn't in straight, I don't believe, but the referee lets it go. Oh, they're looking for a little switch again. It's a missed tackle that by the Spaniards. They're putting themselves under pressure. Certainly are smaller in stature, are the Spaniards. So there's some big men to bring down. Now this is a good kick, this big chase from Fajou is a beautiful pickup. This is a terrific effort and a try scored. Wow.
Well, it's the best try I've seen so far this day. Pedro Martin for Spain. One of the changes in the second half. Look at nothing on. They shuffled well on defense, but he towed it through. And this could be the turning point. Determination. Look at just commitment. Body, putting his body for his country, for his team. Wins it back and it dots over reach. And it's a good one.
So just one score away are Spain right now at 19 to 12, 19 to 14 rather. And they certainly have done particularly well in this second half, but Philip Wahami there from Kenya might well have thought about diving on that ball rather than trying to kick it. But we saw the commitment of the Spanish.
Off knee, play.
So the Spaniards in possession now. Can they get the score? The important one. That was also one of the replacements, Javier Canosa. And this is Angel Lopez. A bit more possession coming their way. There's a bit more fluency in their game. This is Pedro Martin. Come on as a replacement, also a playmaker. And this one as well, Pablo Vejou. Oh, this is good play, this by great support play. The Kenyans seem to be a little bit flustered at the moment. Blanco caught in possession. There's a strong willingness of the Spanish to get that elusive try.
Lost forward red.
Just wasted there. It was a very good passage of play up to that for Spain.
Yeah, gave also space on that blind side. There was nobody in sight. And Pablo Vejou just gathering his breath. Pretty warm out there for the players. Kenya, believe it. I'm not too sure if those lads out of the park are believing it in the second half. And the rest of the African continent definitely believe in them.
Yeah, maybe it is a little bit of that too, you know, just they don't want to panic. They have the lead at the moment. There's just over a minute left. They just want to get their hands on the ball and maybe get out of their half of the field.
Yeah, totally. They're deep in their own half. Basics need to be in place now for Kenya. But Spain, what a good comeback in the second half. A good upset for them in their pool C.
Levino, also one of the
Crouch.
replacements in this match. So Ignacio Inchasti, the coach,
Touch.
made a number of changes at
Sit.
halftime, and it looks like it's paid off very well.
Now we're going to see this again.
Means a lot to
Something here
Spain.
on
Look at
the
that
start.
scrum. Putting the pressure on Kenya.
Okay, start again.
Seconds remain in this game.
Okay, binds up, binds up.
Victory
Crouch.
for Spain, yeah. Well,
Touch.
certainly
Sit.
upset the apple cart as well. 40 passes there from Spain, a lot of those in the second half too. Kenya attacking from deep. And they've just got to hold on to the ball now, maybe get out of their territory. You know, there's a reluctance to kick in this game too, so they'll rather hold on to it.
Good scrambling there coming in from Spain, putting the pressure on Kenya.
Well, there's an overlap now. There's a chance. And, well, the Spanish are really concerned that that was a forward pass. But that's not going to matter because this try is going to belong to William Baka. And that will do it for the Kenyans.
Oh, good comeback finally by Kenya at the end of the match, but they were nowhere in that second half. William Baka, they believed in their systems, ran from deep. And with all the scrambling defense, just wasn't enough for Spain. And that's just putting the final nail in the coffin.
So the conversion is good to the hooter in the background. And Kenya, well, I think they're going to be feeling quite relieved at having won this match. They scored 4 tries, one has to say, but they looked like they were a little bit prone in that second half. So that's the full-time scoreline here in the second round then. Kenya 26, Spain